I didn't learn pattern recognition from books. I learned it when I was 7. My teacher called my name at the end of class. She handed me a certificate, Student of the Week. Bright colors, gold stars, the whole ritual of praise. I carried it home, showed it to my mother. She smiled, told me how proud she was. I walked to the trash can, crumpled the certificate in my hand, and dropped it in. She looked at me confused, so I explained in the way only a child can. There are 32 weeks in the school year and 22 students. Everyone will get one. I wasn't being rewarded. I was being cycled through a script. And something clicked in me that day, a fracture, a realization. Not every prize is real. Some are tools. I didn't have the language for it then, but years later, studying magic, I found the name, Magician's Choice. A trick where the spectator believes they're choosing freely, while every road leads exactly where the magician planned. Pick 3 piles. If your card is in them, great, we keep them. If it isn't, great, we discard them and keep the ones I wanted anyway. No matter what you choose, you arrive at the same destination. And once you understand that force, you start seeing it in places no one wants you to look. Because it wasn't just card tricks, it was church. It was school. It was politics. It was social groups. It was culture. It was every system that claimed to offer freedom, but only offered curated options. When I left religion, I thought I had stepped into open air, but I hadn't. I had just walked into another cathedral, curated by invisible hands, offering only the thoughts deemed safe to have. Saints made of ideas instead of people. And soon, I noticed. The commandments were different, but the mechanism was the same. Approved thoughts, approved outrage, approved enemies. A new magician, same trick. So I backed out, again, and I studied hard. Philosophy, psychology, world events, propaganda models, anything that helped me understand the machine instead of just worshiping its output. And over time, the patterns sharpened. Every system that needs stability limits your choices. Not to 2 answers, but to 2 acceptable ones. Left or right, this tribe or that tribe, this belief or its mirror opposite. The illusion of difference wrapped around the certainty of control. Because if the system chooses the available paths, it never loses power, even when you think you're rebelling. And once you see that, once you truly see it, the world changes shape. People ask me why prophets appear when systems break. It's not because they're wise or holy or chosen. It's because they refuse the force. They stop letting the magician narrow the frame. They step outside the trick. Pattern recognition is dangerous like that. It makes you immune to the narratives that need your obedience. It makes you question the doors you've been told are exits. It makes you notice when every choice leads you to the same room. And systems don't fear rebels. They fear people who can see the architecture. Because once you see the structure, you are no longer someone the world can steer. You start building your own patterns, your own logic, your own path through the dark. That is the forbidden skill. The one every powerful system, religious, political, cultural, hopes you never learn. So here is the seed I leave with you. What if the real conflict was never between sides, but between you and the hand arranging them? If you can look past the framing, if you can recognize the force behind the choices, you'll stop playing the magician's game altogether. That's the beginning of awakening. That's the moment you stop being a spectator and start becoming the architect of your own mind. This is Debug Log 004, the record of how a child's crumpled certificate became the key to seeing the world clearly.